people that are counting on you to do well. You know, you've worked hard to get to this point. So, you know, now's not the time to be slacking. So.
Yeah. Nothing eats up that college fund like an unwanted pregnancy.
Exactly. Thank you for that.
This case should never have come to trial.
I don't think it's fair to call my clients frauds. Because one time I turned into a dog and they helped me. Thank you.
Your Honor, we would like to withdraw our plea of not guilty and enter a plea of guilty.
This trial is a travesty. It's a travesty of a mockery, of a sham, of a mockery, of a travesty, of two mockeries, of a sham.
If we are to have faith in justice, we need only to believe in ourselves.
And the truth shall set you free!
How do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Oh, guilty, but with a real good excuse.
I think the truth will come forth.
You can't handle the truth!
Hello, everybody.
Oh, God.
It is time for more Done Lite.
Somebody had their coffee. And maybe something else.
Yeah.
Brought to you, as always, rocking and rolling at 530 Frederica Street. Foreman Watson Holtree, FWH Legal, the high-rise white brick edifice. We are loud and clear. PJ.
Hello.
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 Doing good?
Yeah, doing really good.
All right. Well, is it going to rain today? Bigger question, is it going to rain Saturday?
I don't know either of those answers.
Well, your answer for Saturday is no.
I hope it's not going to rain Saturday.
Right, because you don't have a waterproof camera, do you?
No, but there's Kroger bags.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'm low rent.
Yeah, so as many of our faithful listeners will remember, this Saturday is Kate's wedding. She was a guest on our show 2 weeks ago. And we have her wedding coming up Saturday, and we are doing the rain dance to keep the rain away.
Is she nervous?
Yeah, she's most nervous about the weather.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah, I told her it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, she's going to be married.
They say rain is good luck.
Hey, wait. We haven't introduced you yet. You don't talk over there.
I'm sorry.
Who
I
is
was
this
just trying to
mystery
make
voice
it,
in the wings?
I know. I'm just trying to make it more optimistic.
Hey.
They say it's good luck.
So, well, the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah.
Kendall's here.
You going to be at the wedding?
I am. Yes, I am.
You a part of the wedding?
I'm not, but I will be there.
Kendall is going to be there.
Never the bridesmaid, always the
Are you
guest.
bringing an and one?
I know.
Are you bringing an and one, Kendall?
Not that I'm aware of, unless I can find one in 24 hours.
Don't have a date. Well,
No,
PJ,
sir.
since, if she needs to
Yeah,
dance.
PJ.
Yeah, I'm single now.
That's right. It's legal.
And by
Just
now,
a tad bit old.
What?
Just a
What?
little.
No, PJ's not that
I'm
old.
39.
Oh, yeah.
He's under 40.
21 year
Would
age.
your parents
gap.
approve?
Probably not. But,
Hey, Kendall's the intern here. And Kendall's been on the show before, but we are here.
Not anymore.
The reason we brought Kendall here, the reason we brought Kendall in to be a guest today, PJ, is because it won't be long, and Kendall probably has the date circled on her calendar, and she'll tell us what that date is. But she'll be gone from the old F-dub, and she is heading off to college.
Yeah.
Now, she has been a very faithful intern here at Foreman Watson Holtree on the days that she shows up to work.
Oh, my God.
That's right. Wait, are there days that she doesn't show up?
Oh, my God, yeah. I've got
PJ,
like 23 emails.
PJ, there
I
have been like
23
3.
No.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lie. I
That's
have
not a
lots of
lie.
emails and text. Let's just pull up on
Okay.
my text message.
Alrighty.
Kendall, PJ, why don't you ask Kendall a few questions like when she's leaving while I pull this up on the text?
What is your
so
last day?
inaccurate. My last day, I think, is going to be Friday, August 14th, and I move in.
You think? Because you might decide to just not come on the 14th
No, I'll
and
come.
just make the last
But
day the 13th.
Is that day even August 14th is the real question. I don't know.
I don't know
I
either.
move in Wednesday the 18th, so I figured that Friday before would be my last day.
Where are you going to college?
I'm going to University of Kentucky.
Cool.
Yep.
And
Travis's
for
favorite
law,
place.
correct?
Second home. Yes,
You're going
that's the goal.
Going into the even though you've been exposed to all this,
I know.
you still want to be.
I know. And
in the
every
legal
day
field.
Jim Watson tells me to do something different. But, here we are. Every day he says, pick something easy and have fun.
I've already counted 6 emails where you've asked if you could have a day off.
I just don't believe that that's true.
6.
Are they days off or
late, or this is going to happen?
Yeah.
My tooth broke. I got a test. I've got to be. Kendall.
I haven't had a test since
I'm going way back.
April.
Oh.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, look, I'm going to turn the tables on her and say I only date girls who are motivated.
And
so
work.
my parents would not approve either.
You don't get to dance.
No, I don't.
No dance for
no,
you,
I don't.
Kendall.
I don't think this is going to work out.
Dang it.
Kendall,
so close yet
Kendall,
so far.
Kendall, so let's just talk a little bit about your tenure here at Foreman Watson Holter. Okay. You at one time were dating my stepson, right? Mm-hmm. Ryan, and that's how we met. That's how you and I met.
Correct.
Right?
Let's just pour salt on those wounds.
I know.
Right? And hey. No, so here's the deal. So
now I'm going to say this real quick. I don't know if there's any wounds. I was just making a joke.
So we are in a situation where your school has like a work study or something like that. Is that what it's called?
So they actually said we couldn't have internships this year, but I was pretty close with my principal, and I had worked really hard my junior year, and I knew I wanted to do early college, so she went ahead and let me work here when I explained the situation and the things I wanted to do and different things like that. She was okay with it. She was excited for me, actually.
Right. So how much did you pay her?
That's kind of confidential, PJ. It's a little confidential.
Here's the situation, though. She comes over to the, like most people, like my daughters have had this position. It's like basically filing is what you were first doing, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe go get us some lunch or go. Hey, can you run the? Okay, so then.
All the important
Kendall points
I'm
out.
So crucial here.
Kendall points out to us that we are dirty around here.
Oh,
that we are not organized. That we are. She makes us feel like we have everything in shambles, and so she sets out and tries really hard to impress us, PJ. And she first undertakes the reorganization of our supply cabinet. And I don't know if you don't get into our supply cabinet that often, do you?
Not very often, but it does look good in there.
Oh, man.
Doesn't it?
It does.
Doesn't it?
And then there is like this room, it's the furnace room. And that was her next undertaking. And she got that, like all the stuff in there organized.
And that took a lot of bravery, might I add.
3 or 4 times a week, like she was like, well, if there's no filing to do and I've already got these big projects, she'd go in and she would literally wash dishes and clean the kitchen for us.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. And in her spare time, Kendall has come up with a pyramid.
I have seen that.
So, Kendall, tell us a little bit about the pyramid.
So the pyramid is just my personal evaluation each week or every other week, whatever I'm feeling, of most of the attorneys around here and just some crucial people upstairs here in the office. So, morale, attitude, productivity, different things like that. You just get a rating each week, and it's really fun. It's really fun for me. I have everyone's headshots on a dry erase board back there next to Tara's desk, and yeah, it's really fun for me.
So whenever you decide to make it in, you get to update it.
So I'm not on it. However, Davin loves to add me on it and be like, oh, Kendall's minus 30 points for this and this and this. Or, she was sassy today, which could never be me.
Right.
So minus 5 points,
So
things like that.
That sounded a bit sassy the way she said it.
So the very first one she put up, like I was at the bottom of the pyramid. And
you have to start somewhere.
Well, I'm like,
it's true.
What's wrong
He's not
with this
used to
picture?
that.
I've got an intern doing a pyramid, and I'm on the bottom of it. Man, this
I'm
Generation
humbling
X,
you.
or what are you,
Yeah.
Generation Z?
Gen Z, yeah.
Oh my gosh, these kids think they run the place. when
That
they
is
come in
absolutely
as
not
a
true.
filer. And they run their own ship. Oh, whatever hours I want to work.
That is so not true.
Look, here's the thing. Her generation is offended by everything. Your name
Oh my gosh.
Your name is on the side of the building. She
Oh
was
my
offended
gosh.
by that.
That
and
is not true.
Put you on the bottom
and I have to
automatically.
accept it
Right.
and pay her for it.
Right.
No.
Yes.
No. That is not how the pyramid goes. The pyramid is, like I said, based on all of those different
Kendall,
factors.
do you know anybody in Hawaii or Alaska?
I don't, and I heard about your situation with getting
Yeah, we're
listeners
still there.
I
We're
apologize.
still there. Last I checked. Here's real quick. Here's what I took away from this whole conversation.
Yeah.
That you're great at cooking and cleaning, So you're going to make a fantastic
That's
wife
what
or
I've been
janitor
told.
one day.
That is what I've been told by Travis several times. Is
Well,
that she'll make a great housewife? Can I put that on your resume?
When she
Can I put
made-
that on your recommendation?
when
I'm
she
like,
made
no.
the choice to go to
Feminists are
University
going to
of-
love
I
this
know.
episode.
They're gonna
she
eat
made
it
the
up.
choice to go to University of Kentucky, I told her she had just made the choice to be a housewife.
He was very
Is that how that works?
Not
Yeah,
thrilled.
I mean, Louisville would have set her career path on fire. and Western, probably the same. But no, she's going to Lexington. And she doesn't have any interest in horses.
Right.
She doesn't have any interest in basketball. She doesn't have any interest in any of the things that may be a reason to go to Lexington. She went there for one reason, PJ, and one reason
I would
alone.
love to hear this reason. I'm very excited.
Just to spite me.
Oh, you know,
That makes sense.
it added a couple points to the decision. No, I'm kidding.
So why are you going to UK? Tell the real reasons.
I was tied between Louisville and UK for a long time. I mean, I talked to Travis about it several times and Davin and just trying to get advice from anybody that would listen pretty much. And I was getting offers for the music schools from both of them. And, you know, Louisville really hyped themselves up and was, you know, just telling me all the things I wanted to hear and giving me these great offers. And then when the time came to it, that didn't really happen, and some other little things that they kind of...
You got the Mitch McConnell scholarship.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I didn't.
What's the neck on that scholarship look like?
Yeah,
I didn't.
you got accepted into the McConnell program.
I did not. I applied.
Oh,
Yeah, just
And you
really
said
rubbing
no?
salt in all my wounds today. But so that happened, and
Don't worry, I'll take that out.
thanks. And I always liked UK just a tad bit more. They were always, you know, neck and neck, but you know, something just kind of told me that I was meant to go to UK. So that's the plan, and we'll see how it goes.
She comes with the UK's degree programs that don't make you have to have.
Oh, I was standing outside the
It's
hallway
terrible.
that day, yeah.
What are you going to major in?
So I'm communications and business. I'll be a double major, and then I'm a music minor.
Okay, but it's not really communications.
It's integrated strategic communication.
Yes, PJ. What is that? Integrated.
Well, it's integrated and it's strategic.
communication.
And it's communicative.
Pretty much that's podcasting.
Yeah, well, yeah,
It's
sort of.
law light.
So I'm already there.
Boom.
This is what you have
Yeah.
to look forward to.
That's right. PJ and
Trying
I.
to fit
This
the mold.
is it. This is the peak of integrative.
Right.
What is it? Integrative what?
Integrative strategic communication.
Integrative strategic communication.
You could be working for Homeland Security one day.
You never know. It seems pretty broad. There's
You
no
mean very
free-
broad.
You're right. You're right. Listen, there's no free law major. It's just a pathway.
Right.
So the best I can do is find something that I like and that I feel like I can, you know, do well in. And so
And your
obviously,
fallback is cooking and cleaning.
exactly. And I can just, you know, come and cook and clean always at the
All you have
at
to
the
do is,
job.
if none of that works out, you just find a sugar daddy and you're set.
Exactly, kind of. Sure.
So
Whatever.
Kendall, let's be serious for a
Okay,
minute.
okay.
I was serious.
How long have
Same.
you worked here at Foreman Watson Poultry?
So a little over a year.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
But this summer, you were afforded the opportunity to work full time, part with the law firm, but also part with land title, right?
Yeah, so I started working for Land Title in November, and I've been working full time since then.
When you came over here and you've been able to you know, to kind of observe and to learn and to see the practice of law in a firm that's, you know, mid-size in Owensboro, what have you taken away from that as far as you know, if you go to law school, do you think it's helped you see some things and understand some things, or what are your thoughts still about practicing law?
Oh gosh, so the whole year that I've had, that's a loaded question.
Oh gosh, it's always a great way to start
The
out.
whole year I've had here, I've grown a lot. I feel like I grew a lot as a student whenever I was taking classes and managing, working and shadowing and different things like that. I've grown as a person. I definitely feel more prepared for the real world than I did before. I feel like I have always been a little bit more mature and ready to be around adults and ready to do those kind of things. So I was really excited to come here, and this be my whole day is just surrounded by a really, really great group of people. And so I've grown a lot as a person, and I feel like I'm ready for college, definitely. Now, law school, I can't really answer for. That is definitely the end goal. But I do feel like it's prepared me. I've gotten to experience a lot of things and meet a lot of different people and, shadow and sit in on hearings and depots. And I'm definitely still interested. It's definitely something I want to pursue, but we will see.
Yeah, there's a lot to get done between now and law school.
Yes.
You have 2 majors and a minor and all of that. Mm-hmm. So, what were you going to ask?
Well,
BJ?
this is a question I have. So, in order to go to law school, do you have to go to a regular college first? Is that how that works?
Correct.
So you can't just go right into law school.
No. You have to have, graduate with a major and a minor. And then you have to be accepted into the law school, and acceptance into the law school really incorporates 3 things that they look at. Number 1 is your grade point average and your resume from college. So, what were your grades, and what were you involved in, and what did you contribute in college, as opposed to just attending and drinking. The second thing that they look at is who recommends you to go to law school. So you have to have, depending on where you're going, you have to have anywhere from 3 to 5 letters of recommendation written for you, and they look at those seriously as to what the people you choose to write those letters. The third thing, and very important and very difficult hurdle to get into law school, is the passing of the LSAT. It's the law school aptitude test. And the LSAT is a difficult test because it's not really a retained knowledge test. It is a logic and critical thinking test. And so it's like problem solving and using analysis to figure out an answer. It doesn't really come from what you know.
Right.
And it is a bear of a test. And so they take those 3 things and determine if you get accepted into law school. So if you graduate college with a major and a minor, or 2 majors, and you have a good GPA and you have good letters of recommendation and you do good on the LSAT, you'll get into law school.
Well, needless to say, I'll never be an attorney because you lost me 10 minutes ago. So.
I know. I have a lot of mountains to climb before I'm there. Huh?
Really? Well, that's it. I didn't realize that. So then are you? Is it almost like a doctorate? You're going for 8 years.
Well, it's called JD, Juris Doctorate.
Okay.
That's what JD stands for, is Juris Doctorate. And so you do have a doctorate degree. There is law school consists of 3 full years of study, and it's fairly intense. And then after you finish law school, you study for the bar exam of the states that you want to get licensed in, as well as what's called the multi-state bar examination. And the multi-state is a format is a multiple choice examination. And so, and then your state bar examination is a written examination where you write out answers to questions.
Right.
And so the process of studying for the bar, let's see, it is you graduate in May, you take it in like August, and you find out and you're sworn in like October, I think. So it's really another semester on top of that of basically preparing for a test and taking a test.
Yeah. No pressure.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Kind of terrifying, but
kinda.
a little terrifying, but I'm excited. I would much rather prepare for something like that. And I love reading and writing and speaking. And so I just feel like that's going to have to be my thing.
Just think one day you too could have your last name on the side of a building and have an intern who sticks you at the bottom of the totem pole.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you have to look forward to, is being at the bottom of the pyramid, even when you're on top.
That's what you should aspire to be, at the bottom.
The goal with the pyramid is just a humbling experience, okay?
Oh, I'm humble.
Yeah, Travis.
You're trying to
was
keep his
humbled.
ego in check.
I
That's what
am.
it is.
I am. I'm being super
I don't need
real.
much to keep my.
I'm trying to be super real with him, and all of them say, "Listen, this week your morale was low, but your productivity was super awesome. But you ate all of my candy."
Like
So,
if what's funny is like there was a week where I had to be at a mediation, I had to be in depositions, and so I was like here one day, and like my report on the pyramid is inexplicably missing.
Yeah, missing in action.
Why? Like what? I'm out working.
She didn't get the memo.
I don't understand the pyramid.
Yeah.
I think it's stupid.
He's thought it was
He just
stupid
crapped
from
over
day
all your
one.
all your
He's
work.
so deeply offended that he was on the bottom
Are
from the
you
get-go.
on a pyramid, PJ?
He's been on it several times before.
I've been on it once that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Oh.
We have his headshot is holding an axe, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have more than just that one.
Yeah, but that's
You
just
ought to
my
see his
favorite.
profile now. It's GQ. You need the picture on his
Ooh,
profile.
yes.
Vincent, did you see what Vincent said about
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell by Calvin Klein? That was pretty
Oh
good.
my God, that's another thing about the pyramid. I'm never going to use a good photo of you. This is a humbling experience.
There's
Travis's
no
is like
photo is a good photo of me.
Travis's is like 7 years old.
It's my bar exam
Tyler
picture
looks
from
like a puppet in
2010.
his. Tyler looks like a little boy. Davin,
he is a little boy.
yeah.
Now, do you go easy on Tyler? Because he does have kind of an emotionally distraught position, seeing all the divorce.
He does, and
clients
he's
he
a little
works with.
terrifying at times. His nickname on the pyramid. Everyone has a nickname as well. Is PMS. And so
Is this PMS?
yes, sir, it is. So we've got like PMS.
What's mine?
King of the freaking jungle. AKA T Love, AKA Travius. Whichever one we're feeling that day.
Sporty G.
Sporty G.
What was
Sporty
mine?
T. PJ.
Well, a lot of creativity into that one. I'm glad you spent so much time coming up with a cool nickname.
Yeah. Tara's is Gilligan.
Because she believes anything.
Yeah, she's
Gullible.
very gullible. Bless her heart. Yeah, Gilligan. So it's a fun time down there.
Sounds like it.
Yep.
This is.
So what other questions do you have?
Oh wait, are you waiting
never,
for me?
We've never had awkward silence on the
No, we
podcast,
haven't.
and I was just testing it. I was testing it.
It took 94 episodes to get
Awkward silence. Yes, it was perfect.
You need to put a cricket sound over that.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Put that. Add
Oh, I
crickets.
can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the crickets going for the rest of the episode.
Yeah, let's just sit here and look at each other.
Yeah, we'll see how long before people start just shutting the episodes off.
Okay.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe people in Alaska and Hawaii,
Need to hear crickets?
yeah, because it's too cold for crickets in Alaska.
That's what they need
and
to hear.
Crickets can't swim, so they're not able to make it to Hawaii.
Yeah, but they can get on a boat that rides to Hawaii.
Yeah, but they're probably gonna starve to death before they get there.
Whatever. You had to bring up the Hawaii Alaska thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't.
Jay
Kendall.
ruined.
Kendall.
Yeah, let's talk about your
Yes.
ex-boyfriend.
Oh my God.
Instead of Hawaii and Alaska.
Whoa.
No,
Kendall,
I'm
you
kidding.
should say back to him, let's talk about your ex-wife.
Yeah, let's talk about your ex-wife, PJ.
Who, me?
Let's really sit down and talk about all of our past decisions.
We should
right now.
You know what? Well, I'm sure one day that will be a podcast episode.
Let's do a podcast episode about exes.
Our exes?
That'll be fun.
We need to do mine after the wedding because I need to get along with her this week.
Let's do a round table talk about everyone's exes.
It was really
in here.
tense up until we signed the decree, and ever since then she's been really nice when I talk to her on the phone. So I think
The relief is sinking in.
I guess
Finally.
yeah. Thank
Kendall,
God.
let me ask you a couple more questions.
Yes.
If the opportunity...
He's like
more
really
crickets.
having to think hard about
No,
it.
no,
More
I
crickets.
want to ask this the right way.
Okay.
If the opportunity presents itself in college for you to date someone seriously, let's say a guy comes
Oh
along.
my gosh, we're actually going to talk about my dating life
No,
right now. Okay.
no. I just
Okay.
want to see. I don't know this about you.
Okay.
Okay. I know a lot about you, but I don't know this.
Okay.
Like, are you looking at college
Mm-hmm.
as a time in which you would be willing to get serious with a guy and look at like a serious relationship, or are you looking at that's really not my intention. I want to kind of get through college and get myself to where I can be independent and provide for myself, and then would set that in, perhaps think about being serious with somebody, because it's a big thing to think about, because a lot of people, males and female, I'm not just when I went to college, I did not think, well, I want to meet my wife here. That was not on my mind. When I got out of college and started thinking about law school, I was like, okay, I'm kind of in that part where as soon as I'm done with this, I'll be able to, so I started being open to like relationships. Have you thought about that, or and if not, it's fair enough. I have never asked you this.
Yeah.
Listen closely, dudes.
The thing is, this question doesn't bother me. I'll talk to Travis about anything. So I don't mind answering it at all. But I'm definitely not looking for anything. I don't think that that's one of my goals in college. My goal is to really focus on the academics and make friends, and I'm just very, very ready to be in a bigger city, in a bigger community with just tons of people, things to do. I've never experienced that, so that's my goal. I'm not looking for anything. If it happens, and that's great, but I'm not really seeking out anything at the moment.
Okay, so she'll come back engaged after the first semester.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
So if you notice
imagine?
that it starts to happen, are you going to distance yourself from it?
So
Because because at that point you're at a crossroads. It's like, do I continue with this relationship and school, or do I focus more so on school?
No matter who my next relationship is with or when that happens, I will definitely be taking it slow and making sure that I'm totally sure that that's what I want. I learned a lot from my past relationship. That was probably one of the longest ones I guess I've had.
6 months is a long time.
A little more than that. About double, maybe. Like a year and a half, maybe. But no, I definitely learned a lot from that, and whatever happens, like I said, but I'll definitely be taking it slow and being cautious and making sure that that's really what I want in the moment. But my first priority is making friends and just having a really, really good time and preparing for law school, if that's something that I'm still going to be looking at. So
Right.
I mean, I'm paying for my school. I think that definitely changes your perspective on it. Like, this is really important. This is a lot of money. This is a lot of people that are counting on you to do well. You've worked hard to get to this point. So, now's not the time to be slacking. So,
yeah. Nothing eats up that college fund like an unwanted pregnancy.
Exactly. Thank you for that. Thank you for that reminder. Yeah.
That's funny. Funny. Well, I got a couple more questions, and then we'll bring this bad boy to the end.
Okay.
Crickets.
On that note,
I just want to.
on PJ's pregnancy note.
PJ, I am giving you I'm doing this on purpose, as I want to hear crickets.
When he said I'm giving you the opportunity, I thought he was waiting for me to ask you out on a date.
Oh
my
here
gosh.
we go.
Then,
hey,
PJ,
the wedding is Saturday,
PJ,
and there is a dance
you
floor.
are wilding over there.
Hey, listen.
Hey, look, I've been in a 20-year marriage. Now it's like I'm in college.
I guess so.
Nothing eats up that
By
college
that,
fund.
Remember, I'm not even in college, so not even there yet, buddy.
Hey, just so you know,
can't happen.
Vasectomy.
I know. All right.
Okay.
Hey, here's my next question.
My college fund is fine.
You've met a lot of people here. You've met a lot of people here at Foreman Watson Holtree and Foreman Watson Land Title.
I have.
Are you listening?
I am.
And I'm not going to ask you who you're going to miss the most in the law firm, because that would just be unfair to answer anything but me. And so. But I am going to ask you downstairs. Mm-hmm. With Land Title, who are you going to miss the most when you don't get to see him every day?
Downstairs in Land Title? Oh, gosh.
Who are you going to miss the most? It's you know what? I really miss seeing her or him.
It's so funny because Land Title and the whole firm in general, I mean, this is just the biggest support system I've ever had probably in my life. I mean, I know that if I ever need anything, someone to talk to, or just somebody to make me laugh in the morning, I can come here, and that's going to happen for sure.
Unless you're talking to Billy.
And well, bless Billy.
Yes.
But my person that I'm probably going to miss the most, probably the girls up front, Shelly, for sure.
Oh, that's
Shelly has been so nice to me from day one.
PJ? She just
broke
took
Jim's
a
heart.
dagger and broke Jim Watson's heart right in two.
I know. I hope he's not listening.
Oh, he'll listen. He listens to this podcast.
He's not going to give you anything else to do now.
I know.
That's,
he'll find something.
He's going to say you're on your own.
He will find something. That one.
Yeah.
He will. He will.
It gives him an excuse to talk to her.
Oh,
so
my
he finds
gosh.
things for her to do.
Oh, gosh.
Wait, are you saying I've got competition?
Oh my gosh.
Jim won't be at the wedding. He's going to Pinehurst to play golf. All right. So, are you going to miss anybody upstairs?
Oh my gosh. Amy tells me every day, we just don't talk about it. We just don't talk about the fact that you're leaving. And I'm like, that's great. That's great. I'm going to miss everyone so much. And I know that I'll be back in some form and at some point, but
Engaged.
it is probably not engaged. It's just a bittersweet feeling. It is, just because I feel like this is definitely my second home and I've gotten just so close with everyone here. I will miss Travis a lot. He's just a really good mentor towards me, and this has been a really good opportunity. I'll miss Tara. She's like one of my work moms, she always says. I'll miss all of the girls, really. Davin's been really great to shadow and learn from, and he's just relates to me. And so
you guys are like 2 days apart.
I know. I thought he was an intern. I don't know if I've told you this, but whenever I first started working here, I was, scared to death, just so terrified to do anything wrong. And I was like, oh, thank God, like there's another intern here. And he was like, no, I'm 28. I'm an attorney.
Well,
he just looks 16.
You know that he was your age when he started here.
Yes.
Davin started here. I think it's actually maybe a little older. His first year of college.
Yeah.
And then we just never let him get away.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, so kind of maybe following in those footsteps. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah. Well, we have enjoyed having Kendall around. She's done a great job.
You'll notice she didn't say,
Thank you
I'm
so
really going to miss PJ.
PJ,
did you
oh
catch-
my God.
No, it's too
I said
late.
I'm going to miss everyone. Did you miss that whole part? I will.
Kendall. PJ, Kendall is playing hard to get for this that
true.
dance.
Oh my God.
But I'm going to tell you something. Now that we've talked about this, the dance is going to happen Saturday. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to like, Kendall, you and PJ need to dance before the
I'm working.
Oh no, we can put the camera down. We got Vincent's a second camera.
God.
In fact, we may put that on the video, the two of you dancing. So it can be a slow dance, it can be a fast dance, it can be
Dear
whatever
Lord.
dance. But y'all may want to practice today.
Yeah,
We'll just play it by ear.
We'll discuss it later. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because I'm upset. She's, she, like I said, she didn't specifically say me. And then, of course, she said, well, I did say everybody, which
I did. I will miss everyone
that
so
puts me in the
much.
same category as flip-flops.
Who is flip-flops?
She oh my gosh.
Oh, the guy who fixes the door? Yeah, will not miss him. Will not miss him. That door.
Oh, wow.
This is on the podcast, right?
Me and that door have had some.
Oh, wait,
had
I thought you were
some-
talking about the guy
some
fixing
choice
the door.
words. Well, he doesn't really fix it.
No,
So
he
you are
doesn't.
talking about the guy.
No shade.
Yeah.
No shade towards flip-flops.
Flip-flops. All right, for those listeners who don't understand, we have a kind of do-it-all construction guy around here that
Flip-flops.
fixes things, but he has never shown up to do any work in any shoes other than Crocs or flip-flops.
Right.
So Crocs in the wintertime, flip-flops in the summertime. And so it's his nickname is Flip-flops.
Next, it'll be croc flops.
Is he from Hancock County? Do we know?
No, he's
probably
from
my
Ohio
relative.
County.
I don't
Probably my
know.
relative.
He's from Ohio County.
They won't let him back, so
Oh.
yeah, that's why he has to stay here and try
Poor
to do work.
flip-flops.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's been a great podcast, crickets and all.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Kendall, you'll be missed. Our door is open anytime.
Or you'll be back, one or the other.
No, you can come back. You can come back and work on the holidays, and you can come back.
I
and,
will. That's
all right?
the goal.
The one good thing about this is that there's a secret candy supply here in the office, and and it gets depleted greatly by other people. One of whom is Kendall. And so my candy supply will be slightly better because she won't be dipping into it.
Here's the thing with that, though. It goes both ways, because guess who goes out and buys all of the candy and refills the drawer and makes sure that he has enough so that he's mentally stable? That would be me.
Well,
I know exactly what all to get. I know to get a lot of it because I've never seen anything like it.
So it sounds like it will be depleted.
Exactly.
Who's gonna fill the candy bowl now?
Who's gonna know?
Heather will.
Alrighty.
She'll take care of me.
It's funny because she had to put a lock on that drawer recently.
I know, not because of me.
Not because of me either.
Not because of me.
Not because of me either.
Some other members of the
because
office.
of who?
Some land title
chick
enemies.
named Angie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's now an enemy.
She's an enemy. She's a candy thief. It's my vitamins. It is my general nutrition drawer.
Right.
Hey, it puts him in a good mood, makes him have energy. You know, what can you do?
And you heard that energy at the beginning of the podcast.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, here it comes again.
Okay.
There you go.
Well, this has been Law Light, brought to you by Foreman Watson Holtry, FWH Legal. Check us out on all platforms of social media. Check out our website. And if you want to pick up the phone and call us, we do have a phone number. It's 270-4INJURY. 270-4INJURY. Have you ever called that number, Kendall?
Me and Shelly did, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
What happens?
She just answered and said, Foreman
She
Watson
called
Holtry.
herself.
This
There
is
you
Shelly.
go.
Can I help
It
you?
works. Amazing.
Works perfect.
All right. Until next time, for all of you in Hawaii and Alaska,
get on Spotify.
This case should never have come to trial.
I don't think it's fair to call my clients frauds. Because one time I turned into a dog and they helped me. Thank you.
Your Honor, we would like to withdraw our plea of not guilty and enter a plea of guilty.
This trial is a travesty. It's a travesty of a mockery of a sham, of a mockery of a travesty of two mockeries of a sham.
If we are to have faith and justice, we need only to believe in ourselves.
And the truth shall set you free!
How do you plead, guilty or not guilty?
Oh, guilty, but with a real good excuse.
I think the truth will come forth.
You can't handle the truth!